Guys, what's going on? Jay, T&J Performance. And a beautiful day in South Florida. A little cloudy, humid, but beautiful. Anyway, came to do a quick video here at the shop, show you what we've been doing. Some progression on some of the stuff. Tommy short bed truck. Motor and tranny are out. We actually had a buddy come down from northern Florida, up by Daytona. Him and the guy he worked for had a Blazer, needed the motor, so Tommy gave him the motor, told him you can have it as long as you pull it out without cutting anything, and did a pretty good job. So it's out. He didn't want the tranny, we still got the tranny. And then I just wanted to give you an update on the two-door Tahoe revival. Tommy's 98. We've been digging into it, and get the ladder here. I had this problem on my Blazer. If you go back on the channel, I had the same truck, only it was a Chevy Blazer 94 with the square dash. But mine, what I'm about to show you, mine was way worse. So here's the roof, and she's pretty bad. It looks bad, but it isn't that bad. It's only right there. Now we cut it out. You can see the galvanizing cleans up right there. So we're going to cut it a little bit past that, and we're going to repair it. So we've been hard at it. Got the windows out and the rear because they were both loose. When you shut the doors with the windows closed, they both popped out in the bottom. And we found this little spot right here. It's usually from the roof rack leaking right here. Roof rack will leak right here, and this bolt come down and rot the spot out. It's a common area. I had the same spot on my truck, but it was like choom, all the way down. That and the third brake light. Let me get up here. It's a common area from the leak too. The gasket leaks where these screws go through, and you get water. It runs down here, and then it sits there, and then when you hit the brakes, it rolls forward, and then what happens to the front of the windshield is what happens. All the water runs forward and sits there, and once it's down in that crevice down in the front of the windshield, that's it. It's not coming back out. It's going to sit there until it defrosts, or not defrosts, until it evaporates. But it's going to rust the shit out of the inside of it, like that, like I just showed you on the roof of his. So we gutted the carpet. Interior is all gutted. Windows are out. Headliner's out. Mind you guys, everything's done the right way. Nothing's cut or broken or unbolted or anything. All right. Now, this side was pretty clean. A little bit of surface rust. I never see them rust on this side. Usually, it's only the passenger side that rots out, and the roof is either the driver or the passenger side. But I never see the passenger side roof in the rear leak back here for some reason. Don't know why. It's just the way they are. Another stupid design GM did to get the seat belts off for the third row seat. This is against the glass, so you have to pull the glass out to get this out, unless you have like a real small star tool, which we had, on a wrench, which was pretty big, and we couldn't turn that to save our lives until we took the windows out. So just a tip, if you're trying to take them out, you might want to leave that part in, or if you're pulling the glass out to reseal it, like we are, because we're going to paint the whole truck, then you want to do it right and pull the windows out. Interior, same as it was, really. I mean, we vacuumed it out kind of, but there's a bunch of shit in here. You can see, like I said, dash is out. It's all painted in the garage. We're gonna wait till we do the roof until we put the dash back in, so we don't mess up all the work we did and get a bunch of crap in the HVAC case and all that. But you guys were asking about can you pull the dashboard out without pulling the wiring harness? Yes, you can. Right here. This is what goes behind the vents. So if you look at the dashboard, your defroster vent goes up in between where the dashboard bolts and the vents. And there's the vent that goes in between where the dashboard bolts to the actual vehicle. The vents would bolt up right here. Right there. There's your 3 holes, and the third one's over there somewhere. This harness right here resides behind those vents. So you can leave the whole harness in the truck, and pull the dash out. As long as you pop the vents out. And the vents just unclips, and I think there's 2 7mm bolts, one on each corner of the dash to hold the vent in. There would be like, you know, if the dash was in, there would be a bolt here, bolt on the other vent on the other side, and then you would have a bunch of like clips that I can't show you because they're not on here, but a bunch of like clips that snap into the back of the dash. They kind of look like that actually, but they're smaller, and that's what the vents have on them. They're clipping in the back of the dash to hold the harness. So yeah guys, just a short video. Wanted to let you know what we've been doing. You know, we don't show everything we do because there's a million videos on YouTube showing you how to cut rust out and repair it. I mean, if you want us to, we could show you that. I mean, I'm going to actually show you the repair that Tommy does to this. We got a donor roof. I'll show you it in a minute to fix that. You know, there's a lot. You know, I just try to keep it simple, give you the basics, let you know what's going on, what you need to do, what you need to look for in these OBS Chevy trucks and SUVs. I mean, I've driven them my whole life. Tommy's driven them his whole life. Our buddy Dominic has driven them his whole life. He's got one with 437,000 miles on the original motor. He's still driving it. So here's the donor roof. So basically, what we'll do is we'll cut this out right here. This roof is actually clean. This is off of Tommy's wrecked black truck that we cut up and gave to the scrapper. We'll cut that piece out right there. And we'll cut this piece out right here in the back for the roof and repair the roof and the front and graft that in. So yeah guys, I'll show you a video when we get doing that. Like I said, quick video before I run back to the house. Had to run out and get some things for the old lady. Figured I'd stop here real quick, give you an update on what's going on. Update on Tommy's Tahoe. I'm thinking next weekend we're going to get on the metal repair. I'm probably going to start doing some of the motor work, getting it all, you know, reliable as far as, you know, tensioner pulley, idler pulley, serpentine belt, you know, giving it a good tune up, you know, just changing the oil, flushing the coolant, new thermostat housing we got already. You know, just getting the motor ready so we can work kind of like forward, back. And then, you know, like I said, once Tommy gets that all grafted in and that's all ready to go in primer, we'll put the dash in and then we'll paint the truck and put the glass in. You know, and the same with back here. Gonna do that too right there. And I think he said he wants to pull the flares off and paint them separately, which is what you should do. They're a motherfucker to take off, I'm not gonna lie. But if we do that, which I think he's like pretty adamant about doing, I'll show you guys how to take them off. You gotta pull the front fenders off to take the front ones off correctly, and the back ones, there's a bunch of hidden bolts behind the side panels and a bunch underneath that are underneath body plugs. And they're kind of hard to get to, but I mean, they're like those speed nuts, so they're kind of shitty. And they're usually full of all kinds of dirt from the truck, you know, sitting. Like if you, let me see if I can just show you one real quick. Like right here, guys. That's one right there. And that's one right there. And I think possibly right here. And then I think there's one more way up there. I can't remember off the top of my head. I've only taken a couple 4x4s apart. And then there's a bunch on the inside of the wheel well there, and then there's a bunch on the inside of the truck. So they're a bitch to take off. So if we go that route, I'll do a video and show you how to do it. How you take them off. Front fender I can kind of show you on this fender, even though it never had them. You know, they're basically like in here and in here, and there's one in here. There's two all the way down there, and then you got a couple that run through here for the flares. That you got to take the fender off. So, yeah, guys, there's a 4L60. They didn't want the tranny. It was 8 up anyway. I think I'm either going to give it to the tranny guy or keep it as a core. I'm not sure yet. But, all right, guys. So, yeah, that's it, man. Quick video. Hope you stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe. I've actually been picking up a couple of subscribers a month here now. I'm actually pretty excited. I hope it keeps growing. Anything you guys want to know about OBS Chevy trucks or anything GM in general, me and Tommy have been there and done that and have owned and bought and sold and restored a bunch of these trucks and a bunch of GM muscle cars from the 80s on down. So you can see the Nova that we did, and I did a truck before I started doing YouTube that was real nice, 68 C10 that we sold, Monty SS that we sold before I started doing YouTube. So yeah, guys, take it easy, have a great day, stay tuned, please subscribe, like, comment, let me know who you want to see, and another video coming soon on Tommy's two-door 98 Tahoe Revival. Take it easy.